Rita Hayworth, the love goddess, an iconic Hollywood star whose beauty and talent captivated the world. But behind the dazzling fame was a complex personal life, and two daughters born from two of her most famous marriages, Rebecca Wells Manning, her child with the genius Orson Welles, and Princess Yasmin Aga Khan, her daughter with the dashing Prince Aly Khan. What really happened to Rita Hayworth's two daughters? Let's explore their incredible journeys. Number 2. Rebecca Wells Manning. Born on December 17, 1944. Rebecca Wells was born into a world where Hollywood glamour and intense personal drama often went hand in hand. Her parents, Orson Welles and Rita Hayworth, had married in 1943. There are idyllic photos of baby Rebecca with her famous parents, but this picture of family bliss didn't last long. Rita and Orson separated when Rebecca was less than 2 years old. Rita Hayworth reportedly told Orson Welles that her only true happiness had been with him, a sad sentiment that hints at the undercurrents Rebecca grew up with. Despite the marriage ending, Rebecca was photographed sightseeing with her father, Orson, in Pisa, Italy, around 1955. When she was about 10, so some contact continued. Perhaps an early sign of her own artistic leanings, Rebecca studied acting at the famous Pasadena Playhouse as a teenager. But then her educational path took a different turn. She attended the University of Puget Sound in Tacoma, Washington, studying not just theater, but also advanced French, geology, and English literature. Graduating with a drama degree around 1970. This choice to go to college in Tacoma, far from Hollywood, and then to build her life there really seems like a conscious decision to create an identity and a life on her own terms. Rebecca Wells Manning's adult life was largely centered in Tacoma, Washington. On March 4, 1970, at 25, Rebecca married Perry Andrew Maud, a 22-year-old sculptor, in a private ceremony there. Marrying a local artist and settling in Tacoma emphasized her desire for a life separate from her parents' world. Their marriage lasted over a decade, ending in divorce in June 1984. Life in Tacoma seems to have been a deliberate distancing. In a surprisingly candid 1972 interview, Rebecca expressed some bitterness. "Sometimes I am really bitter about what being a child of celebrities has done to me," she pointedly added. "Mother and father have never been to my home in Tacoma. As far as they are concerned, I'm on my own." That's a powerful statement. Years later, Rebecca married Guy Ragnar Manning on March 16, 2002. She had known him since her university days in the early 70s, suggesting a deep, enduring connection. She remained married to Guy until her death in 2004. The story of Rebecca Wells Manning's life took a dramatic and deeply poignant turn with revelations about her son, Mark Macaro, a chapter largely unknown until the 2008 documentary Prodigal Sons. On March 31, 1966, when Rebecca was 21 and a student, she secretly gave birth to Mark. Her mother, Rita Hayworth, reportedly arranged for his adoption and, heartbreakingly, did not allow Rebecca to see or hold her newborn son. It's said that Orson Welles never even knew Mark existed. Mark was adopted by the Macaro family. Mark Macaro's life was incredibly challenging, marked by a traumatic brain injury from a car accident at 21, leading to significant mental health issues, addiction, and legal troubles. The documentary Prodigal Sons, made by Mark's adoptive sister Kimberly Reed, chronicled his quest to find his biological roots. A stunning revelation was Mark's discovery that he was Rebecca's son, and thus the grandson of Orson Welles and Rita Hayworth, whom he strikingly resembled. The chance for a reunion between mother and son was tragically missed. Mark, after finding his lineage, contacted Rebecca shortly before her death. However, a face-to-face meeting never happened. Rebecca was battling an aggressive advanced stage cancer. She passed away on October 17, 2004, at 59. Mark Macaro attended her funeral, a somber acknowledgement of a connection found too late. In the documentary, Rebecca remains a somewhat mysterious figure, her voice largely missing. Despite her early drama studies, Rebecca Wells Manning didn't pursue a high-profile public career. Number 1. Princess Yasmin Aga Khan, born on December 28, 1949, in Lausanne, Switzerland. Her mother was the American screen legend Rita Hayworth. Her father was Prince Aly Khan, a renowned socialite and Pakistan's UN representative. Their 1949 marriage was a global media sensation. The intense media scrutiny continued when they divorced in 1953 with public discussions about Yasmin's religious upbringing. Yasmin, just 3, was even in the courtroom during some proceedings. Following the divorce, Yasmin primarily lived with her mother, Rita Hayworth, and her half-sister Rebecca Wells Manning, fostering a close bond with Rita. She spent summers with her father in the south of France. A significant loss came when Prince Aly Khan died in a car accident in 1960. When Yasmin was just 11, her international family network included her paternal half-brothers, His Highness Prince Karim Aga Khan IV and Prince Amin Aga Khan. Her education was also international, attending schools in Massachusetts and Geneva, before graduating from Bennington College in Vermont in 1973 with a degree in music, initially dreaming of an opera career. The defining chapter of Princess Yasmin's public life has been her relentless fight against Alzheimer's, sparked by witnessing her mother's decline. Rita Hayworth started showing symptoms in the 1970s. At a time when Alzheimer's was poorly understood, Rita's memory problems and mood swings were often wrongly blamed on alcoholism. Yasmin recalled feeling helpless during concerned phone calls from boarding school. After college, the situation became critical. In 1975, after Rita collapsed, Yasmin successfully filed for conservatorship and moved her mother to New York, becoming her primary caregiver. It wasn't until 1981 that Rita was definitively diagnosed with Alzheimer's. Yasmin said, "At first I felt a sense of relief. Here was a medical explanation. But now what?" That question marked a turning point. Instead of private grief, Yasmin courageously shared her mother's diagnosis publicly, a brave act given the stigma around Alzheimer's then. This fundamentally redirected her life. In 1984, Princess Yasmin established the first Rita Hayworth Gala in New York City, followed by one in Chicago in 1987. These galas, in honor of her mother, became premier annual events and a cornerstone of Alzheimer's Association fundraising. Under Yasmin's continuous leadership, these events have raised an incredible sum, exceeding $87 to $90 million for research, care, and support programs. The galas also created a supportive community for those affected by Alzheimer's. By linking a beloved Hollywood icon to the cause, they brought unprecedented public attention to a hidden disease. Her commitment extends beyond the gallows. She's the honorary vice chair of the Alzheimer's Association, joining its board in 1981. She's also president of Alzheimer's Disease International, ADI, which she co-founded in 1984. The impact of her advocacy is huge. The money raised has funded critical research. She dramatically increased public awareness and reduced stigma. Her work played a role in boosting federal research funding and even helped facilitate a meeting with President Ronald Reagan that led to Alzheimer's Awareness Month. She's also championed early career researchers. Princess Yasmin's advocacy is deeply personal. She felt so alone when her mother was first diagnosed. Her love for Rita is clear. She was a beautiful, talented, warm-hearted woman. She was my mom, a regular mom. This connection drives her. Working with the Alzheimer's Association has been my life's work. I know I won't stop until we get there. A world without Alzheimer's. Her personal life has seen joy and profound sorrow. She was married twice, first to Basil Mbirikos, 1985 to 1987, with whom she had her only son, Andrew Ali Aga Khan Mbirikos. born 1986, and then to Christopher Michael Jeffries, 1989 to 1993. Tragically, Andrew passed away on December 4, 2011, at 25. Yasmin called his death accidental and a terrible tragedy. To dedicate her life to fighting a devastating disease and then face the loss of her only child shows extraordinary strength. Princess Yasmin Aga Khan remains as dedicated today as ever. She continues her pivotal involvement with the Alzheimer's Association and the Rita Hayworth Galas, now also known as the Imagine Benefit. She's enthusiastic about recent breakthroughs in Alzheimer's research and treatment. Her optimism is strong. We are closer than ever to a cure. Her work has earned significant recognition, including France's Knight of the Legion of Honor in 2022. Princess Yasmin also serves on boards of the Aga Khan Foundation, connecting to her paternal family's extensive global philanthropic work. They show us that from the crucible of fame, personal challenges, and deep love, emerge stories of quiet resilience, unwavering dedication, and the enduring power to make a difference, each in their own unique and compelling way.